Let's get this thing rolling, baby. Let's go. What up? What up? Let's get it popping. Share it out, share it out, share it out. And yes, we are live at 9:18 p.m. We are live.
This is the Sabir Bey show. Welcome to the Sabir Bey show.
This is the Sabir Bey show. Sabir Bey. Knowledge over noise, let the truth unfold. Now this the Sabir Bey show. By law, history corrected, let the record be told. This is the Sabir Bey show. Know who you are. Status exposed, now the mind take control. Now this the Sabir Bey show. No debate. With scratch, pull lips to end. Welcome to the show where the record get read. Read the record where identity restored and the lies get dead. They talk color over culture, condition their head. The status is the cage and the law's the thread. They called us black, but that label was applied. Not a nation, just a stamp on the commerce side. Paperwork before ships touched shore, before borders was drawn. 314, 982. We had flags, seals, treaties, rights we was born. Sovereign. More is a nation, not a shade of the skin. Nationality. You can't own a people, you can't legally pin facts. Ignorance enforces how empires survive. Troll, but knowledge itself keep the people alive. Know yourself, this ain't rebellion, it's the documents talking. Read it, footnotes, receipts, every step that I'm walking. Proof, so listen real close when the truth get displayed. No debate, law over drums, this is the Sabir Bey. This is the Sabir Bey show. Sabir Bey. Knowledge over noise, let the truth unfold. Nah, it's the Sabir Bey show. But by law, history corrected, let the record be told. This is the Sabir Bey show. Know who you are. Status exposed, now the mind take control. This is the Sabir Bey show. No debate.
Welcome to the Sabir Bey show. Say. This is the Sabir Bey show.
Welcome to the Sabir Bey show.
This is the Sabir Bey show.
This is the Sabir Bey show.
This is the Sabir Bey show.
Knowledge over noise, let the truth unfold.
This is the Sabir Bey show.
Knowledge, it's the Sabir Bey show. By law,
This is the Sabir Bey show.
history corrected, let the record be told.
This is the Sabir Bey show.
Know who you are. Status exposed, now the mind take control. Status is the Sabir Bey show. Welcome to the show where the record get read. Read the record where identity restored and the lies get dead. They talk color over culture, condition the head. Program status is the cage and the law is the thread. By law, they call us black, but that label was applied. Not a nation, just a stamp on the commerce side. Paperwork before ships touched shore, before borders was drawn. 3-4 lane 2. We have flags, seals, treaties, rights we was born. Sovereign, more is a nation, not a shade of the skin. Nationality, you can't own the people, you can't legally pin. Facts, ignorance enforced is how empires survive. Control, but knowledge yourself, keep the people alive. Know yourself, this ain't rebellion, it's the documents talking. Read it, footnotes, receipts, every step that I'm walking. Proof, so listen real close when the truth get displayed. No debate, law over drums, welcome to the Sabir Bey show stage. Welcome to the Sabir Bey show.
This is the Sabir Bey show.
The only place, trust me, the only place on social media that you want to get edutainment. Now, if it's somebody else that actually does that, y'all can put their name in the chat box, baby. And this is another thing about me. I will allow you to come on the feed, whether you agree or disagree with me. The only way I would actually block an individual, if you become belligerent and start talking out the side of your neck about things that you really don't know about with me. So listen, this is what we're going to do, y'all. I want to thank everybody for joining me at 9:22. I was supposed to go to the market, but nope, it's 9:22 today on Thursday, July the 30th. Damn, this month went quick. July the 30th, 2026 at 9:22. Okay, so this is not old, this is actually new. The link is up if anybody wants to join me. But the funny part is about all of this, everybody got something to say and wants to always trying to challenge Sabir when we get off the feed. So I need y'all to do me a favor, like my brother Stan says. Turn up the volume. Come with your facts. I want all the smoke. Send it out to whoever needs to hear this. That's all I'm saying. Send it out to who needs to hear this. And a shout again to my young brothers from Nigeria last night. I was on there till 3 o'clock in the morning. So listen, that's the link that you can come on my YouTube channel. Let me just put this up here one more time. And I'm gonna tell everybody on here, y'all better subscribe to the YouTube channel. God knows what they're gonna do on TikTok. So if you want to, come to Sabir Bey before 1492. Sabir Bey before 1492. Send it out before Sabir Bey before 1492. I want all the smoke, and I don't even smoke. But I'm gonna show you the difference between a scholar and a scroller. Y'all ready? So the link is right there, y'all. Sabir Bey before 1492. All right. So let's have some fun. I told you, nowhere else on social media you're gonna get edutainment. We had a state of emergency, baby. All right. Again, the lines are open.
You already know, man.
Let's go.
Chris Cersei, Kino.
There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch, and it's bringing me out the dark, the dark, the dark.
June 20th for Gemini's born. Ain't no secret, I'm murdering anything I get on. Ain't no reason for surgery, silence so we can mourn. I literally leave a murder scene every time I perform. It's a state of emergency, been a bit of disturbance. Artists showing no courtesy, rappers out of his form. Should be locked up for perjury.
Again.
Reaching a fever pitch, and it's bringing me out the dark, the dark, the dark.
June 20th for Gemini's born. Ain't no secret, I'm murdering anything I get on. Ain't no reason for surgery, silence so we can mourn. I literally leave a murder scene every time I perform. It's a state of emergency, been a bit of disturbance. Artists showing no courtesy, rappers out of his form. Should be locked up for perjury, line up about what you're doing. Selling your soul for currency, anything that you're on. Hell is for an eternity, hope you know where you're going. The industry full of wannabes, never will I conform. Light years ahead of you rappers that's out there flowing, and half of the ones that got it don't even know what they doing. You out of rapping as whack as the rappers that you influence. So backwards half of the time, don't know if you're coming or going. Your lack of passion for rap is the reason rap has been ruined. The fashion is where your passion is, that's what you should be doing. They claim they cut from the fabrics that they paint in their drawings, but soon as they get the eating your back and touching your growing. So riddle me, how many rappers physically drizzle with the ability that can mess with me lyrically, mimic or even mirror me? Hell, freeze over literally, wildebeest with the similes, metaphors and agility. Little you to belittle me, jealous of what I'm will to be. Still a beast with the killer speech. If it's mental, then it'll be typically easy as me on top of this instrumental beat. I'm a problem, admit it, you scared, I'ma make it hard to eat. Still a gorilla, kill it, retardedly, solemnly swore that I will go get it. Scared when you ought to be called a priest if you really should kill a prayer. And prophecy follows me through the wilderness. Father put me where I should be. Pray that the shorties follow me, but I ain't follow Chuck D. Give them vision so they can see, but Waka Flocka to them is who B.I.G. was to me. Tupac on that hologram could never replace the grief, and had he still been alive, you rappers would never be. Don't act as if you surprised, you know it as well as me. Just happen to be the guy that reported on the CD. I listen to artists and be like, man, he listen to me. Still your ingredients, but they don't want to let you eat. Got friends that's envious of the talent cause I'm a beast. Mad at me for reaching the levels that I didn't reach. Fell off, I wasn't ready to feast. I walked away from the table and Drizzy sat in the seat. Knock it off with the fables before you put me to sleep. Gemstones for life's the logo with the speech. These artists are so-so, they just hiding behind the beat. The production is dope though, so it's harder for you to peep. And you fall for the bozos, spitting bars like they ain't weak on these blogs. And got the nerve to be salty, your chief keep. The way the industry dog and these elites. I'm appalled. Got the people in all like these beats. And they frauds. They'll hop on anything dog with a sweet lead. Like a fraud. Are we mentally all in a deep sleep? They've offended me, all of these bleep beeps. With the guard, I think they gon' limit me all cause I speak deep. But I'm Jaws, I'll eat anything numb with these teeth through the walls of this weak industry targeting me. Speaks for the cause until I diminish them all or they retreat or dissolve. I'm academically out of these boys' reach. I've evolved, destroy any beat, blogging and retweet. I'll be dogging until I'm frozen in a coffin and deceased. Lyrical miracle since they cut my umbilical. Still a fool with the syllables. Guess you think I'm spiritual. I won't cook up a batch of these bomb atomic chemicals. Pick up a scoop and sling it right at you like some gorilla proof. Kill a shoot if you feel like you drill. I hope you gorilla proof. Still the truth. I suggest that you kneel and stoop. I can feel a new devil's poop before I kill the proof. Just as easy as peeling fruit. Pitiful. I should still on you for misleading our little youth.
You're gonna wish
You're gonna wish you
never had met me.
all you rappers,
Tears are gonna fall,
all you rappers,
falling in the deep.
all you fake
You're gonna wish you
MCs.
never had met me. Tears are
He's a Christian. But let me explain to y'all what happens in this. Jealousy and envy is a mug, bro. Somebody tried to shoot this dude. They shot up his car. Jealousy is a mug. I'm talking about foundational or so-called black people. Y'all want to hear that one more time? This brother is a Christian, and I was on a shout out to my sister Tina. Who wants to hear that one more time? You want to hear it? We're going to rewind it back for y'all so y'all can understand what hip hop is. They shot that brother's car up because of jealousy. And what this brother was in is called a cipher. So if this show is not for you, it's time for you to leave. This ain't for you. You like the gossip. We in a state of emergency, bro. Let's play this one more time. Don't keep getting on and getting off. Share it out. Okay? Shout out to my big sister Tina. So let me explain this for y'all one more time. We are in a state of emergency. That brother is from Chicago. If you ever watched his video, Dumb It Down by Lupe Fiasco, that's him. Now, mind you, Lupe is a Muslim and he was a Christian. The same way that I was on this video yesterday with these brothers from Nigeria. They were Christians. I'm not here to crucify or judge any of these cats, but if it makes you a better person, that's you. But we weren't Christians, number one. Not the modern Christians. So I'm going to play this one more time, and I'm going to break these things down for y'all to understand this, okay? Then we're going to get into this whole thing about Spain and Morocco with facts, because there's always somebody that wants to try me, who always trying to try me with no facts. So turn up the volume. We're going to play this song one more time. And what it was, this brother was in church. Did y'all get it? He was in church. See, y'all think church is four walls, and that's not the church. The church is circle. The circle is called cipher. One more time. Prove me wrong. The circle is a cipher. Jesus said, for y'all Christians, upon this rock I build my church. He never talked about a physical building, bruh. Make me out of a liar. Don't make me pull my Bibles out. He said, upon this rock I build my church. So when you in that cipher and that circle, that's what it is. Cipher is circle. Okay? You in the circle. And the one that's in the middle is the master of the ceremony, bro. You see how all this go back to hip hop once again? But y'all don't know what hip hop is. Hip hop is something we live, and rap is something we do. So let's go back to my brother Gemstones, which is a Christian that's in the middle of a cipher. Let's go. He's a Christian. Let's go. Don't run. Let's go. It's not for you. You can leave. It's up.
There's a fire starting in my
There's an elephant in the room, baby.
reaching a
I'm that
fever
elephant.
pitch, it's bringing me out the dark, the dark, the dark.
June 20th for Gemini's born. Ain't no secret, I'm murdering anything I get on. Ain't no reason for surgery, silence so we come on. I literally leave a murder scene every time I
It's in the
perform.
cipher.
It's a state of emergency, been a bit of disturbance. Artists showing no courtesy, rappers out of his form. Should be locked up for perjury, line up about what you're doing. Selling your soul for currency, anything that you on. Hell is for an eternity, hope you know where you going. The industry full of wannabes, never will I conform. Light years ahead of you rappers that's out there flowing, and half of the ones that got it don't even know what they doing. You out of rapping as whack as the rappers that you influence. So backwards half of the time, don't know if you're coming or going. Your lack of passion for rap is the reason rap has been ruined. The fashion is where your passion is, that's what you should be doing. They claim they cut from the fabrics that they paint in their drawings, but soon as they get the eating your back and touching your growing. So riddle me, how many rappers physically drizzle with the ability that can mess with me lyrically, mimic or even mirror me? Hella freeze over literally, wildebeest with the similes, metaphors and agility. Little you to belittle me, jealous of what I'm will to be. Still a beast with the killer speech. If it's mental, then it'll be typically easy as me on top of this instrumental beat. I'm a problem, admit it, you scared, I'ma make it hard to eat. Still a gorilla, kill it, retardedly, solemnly swore that I will go get it. Scared when you ought to be, call a priest if you really should kill a prayer. And prophecy follows me through the wilderness. Father put me where I should be. Pray that the shorties follow me, but I ain't follow Chuck D. Give them vision so they can see, but Waka Flocka to them is who B.I.G. was to me. Tupac on that hologram could never replace the grief, and had he still been alive, you rappers would never be. Don't act as if you surprised, you know it as well as me. Just happen to be the guy that reported on the CD. I listen to artists and be like, man, he listen to me. Still your ingredients, but they don't want to let you eat. Got friends that's envious of the talent cause I'm a beast. Mad at me for reaching the levels that I didn't reach. Fell off, I wasn't ready to feast. I walked away from the table and Drizzy sat in the seat. Knocked it off with the fables for you put me to sleep. Gemstones for life's the low. logo with the speech. These artists are so-so, they just hiding behind the beat. The production is dope though, so it's harder for you to peep, and you fall for the bozos, spitting bars like they ain't weak on these blogs, and got the nerve to be salty your chief keys. The way the industry dogging these elites, I'm appalled. Got the people in all like these beats, and they fraud. They'll hop on anything dog with a sweet lead, like a fraud. Are we mentally all in a deep sleep? They've offended me, all of these bleep beeps, with the guard to think they gon' limit me all, cause I speak deep, but I'm Jaws. I'll eat anything, no, I'm with these teeth through the walls of this weak industry, targeting these seats for the cause until I diminish them all, or they retreat or dissolve. I'm academically out of these boys' reach, I've evolved, destroy any beat, blogging and retweet, I'll be dogging till I'm frozen in a coffin and deceased. Lyrical miracle since they cut my umbilical, still a fool with the syllables, guess you think I'm spiritual. I won't cook up a batch of these bomb atomic chemicals, pick up a scoop and sling it right at you like some gorilla proof. Kill a shoot if you feel like you drill, I hope you gorilla proof, feel the truth, I suggest that you kneel and stoop, I can feel a new devil's poop, before I kill the proof, just as easy as peeling fruit, pitiful, I should still on you for misleading our little youth.
You're gonna wish
you gonna wish you
never had met me.
all you rappers,
Tears are gonna fall,
all you rappers,
rolling in the deep.
all you fake
You're gonna wish you
MCs,
never had met me. Tears are gonna
that's
fall,
misleading our youth.
rolling in the deep.
Talking about the cars you ain't got, crack that you never saw,
Tears are gonna
neighborhoods
fall,
that you know you can't go in.
rolling in the deep.
You ain't real,
You're gonna wish you
be yourself.
never had met me.
It's
Tears are
gemstones.
gonna fall,
It ain't no question who's the elephant in the room.
you're gonna wish
You gonna wish you never met me.
never had met me.
Shout out to Adele.
Tears are gonna fall,
You already know what it is.
rolling in the deep.
Gemstones for life.
Wish you never had met me.
Shout out to Chi-Town, man. So this is the crazy part about people. And again, the link is up if anybody wants to jump on the feed with me. I don't need to be on here all night long. But I just got a message on TikTok and said I could pay $28 to increase my viewers. Why? They took my regular TikTok down. But they just sent me this message on TikTok. See, most of y'all are not honest with yourself, because a lot of these people pay for these views and stuff. I'm not paying $28 to do what? To increase your lives 190. Nah, I'm good. They fake friends, bro. I'm from Philadelphia, man. I don't play the fake stuff, bro. Why would I pay $28 to increase a motherfucking audience? If you're not real, leave, Negro. That's the one thing about me. Leave if you're not real. Why would I pay $28? See, y'all so crazy that y'all will be paying for blue checks. You be paying for followers. You don't understand how this game works. So, with that being said, the link is up. And that was Gemstones inside the cipher, which is the church. So I saw something online, right? And again, if you're going to argue and debunk me, please present your facts to Sabir. And the only reason why I'm doing it is because everybody's been asking my opinion about this. Now, this is online. Now, I don't know how many of these people ever been to Spain or been to Morocco. How many people on this feed been to Spain or Morocco? Not Barcelona. We don't consider that. Not Barcelona. Not Barcelona. How many of y'all on TikTok, because I see a lot of people on TikTok, how many of y'all been to Spain? Damn, ain't nobody want to come on the feed with me. Y'all scared? I don't bite. So everybody's been hitting me up about this. Now, if you saw this, breaking, right? Spain declares a national emergency as thousands of Africans, migrant, invade from the sea. Hold up. Wait a minute. We gonna figure this one out. I'll be back in Spain. Yo, Tina, you should go with me. I'll be leaving in Spain and drive directly into Mexico. I did it before by mistake at one time too. But you can go directly into Mexico, right? In LA. The only thing that's separating LA, right? I'm sleepy, brother. That's the problem with y'all. Y'all eat too much. Let me tell you why you're so sleepy. I've been up. I went to sleep at 4 o'clock this morning. Woke back up at 1 o'clock. See, this is the thing about people being sleepy, right? It's the food that you're eating. Y'all probably eat 4 or 5 times a day. 4 or 5 times in one day. I'm busy as hell too. So I'm a light eater. I don't eat all this food. This food here in the United States is killing y'all. Killing you. Literally killing you. I got off a 3-hour video with a brother from TikTok last night. 3 hours. I ain't get off till 3 something in the morning. We make up too many excuses. While y'all sleeping, this man is working. He's constantly conjuring up stuff to have y'all fall for. So let's go back. You should get with me. I'll fix your lifestyle together. Holla at your boy if you're not afraid. Holla at your boy. So I can drive directly into Mexico. I don't know if y'all understand that California was Mexico. California is Mexico. California is Mexico. One more time. California is Mexico. And California is also an island. It is also an island. Y'all see that? You can Google this information. It's an island. You got it? It's definitely an island, okay? I could do this all night. I could do this to Saturday afternoon and straight keep giving y'all fire on top of fire on top of fire. Right? So the crazy part is when I saw this, which I don't know if y'all know about this. 1 second. I don't know if y'all know about this, but that's part of Africa. See, the crazy part is Spain is part of Africa. Y'all didn't know that? Spain is part of Africa. So y'all calling these people migrants. No. The only immigrant, even over here, is the European, the so-called white man. Anybody wants to prove me wrong? The only immigrant that foundational Black Americans are not fighting is the so-called white man. Prove me wrong. Oh, prove me wrong. You'll fight against your own brothers and sisters. But I'm going to tell you something. This makes me think of what Noble Drew Ali said. Noble Drew Ali said that it will be the 3rd and 4th generation coming with their eyes wide open. The 3rd and 4th generation coming with their eyes wide open. Let me give you another one. When I was in Morocco, I think it was in 2021 during the pandemic. 2021, 2022, during the pandemic. I had to take now, I don't know if y'all familiar. How many of y'all, and again, the lines are open for y'all. Please don't, y'all ain't got to keep typing. If you sleepy, go to hell to bed. Go to bed. This is not for you. I think it's 2022 or 2023. I know it was after my son passed away. During the COVID, the height of COVID. I remember I was in Spain. I was in Madrid. And in order for me to go to the Rock of Gibraltar, I had to take a COVID test. The COVID test at that time, everywhere I would go, was $150. $150 everywhere I went. $150. So I was going to go to the Rock of Gibraltar. Now, I don't know if y'all know about the Rock, who owns the Rock of Gibraltar, but that's in Spain. It's in Spain, right? I think it's England who owns the Rock of Gibraltar. So if I was to cross the street, like Broad Street in Philadelphia, you got two different parts of Broad Street. I can cross the 13th Street side and be in another country. So that's how the Rock of Gibraltar is set up. If I was to cross the street, literally they told me that I had to take the COVID test because I was in another country. Y'all don't get this yet? It's just like going to Mexico. It's about 3 hours, 4 hours to go from here, where I'm at in Long Beach, to go to Mexico. Straight up. So it's the same thing overseas. So they created these artificial borders. Right? I'm going to play something for y'all so y'all can hear this, okay? I want you to listen, because these are lessons, people. So when I was over there, they told me that I literally would have to take another COVID test. Right? And I was like, nope, didn't want to do it. I wasn't spending $150 for another COVID test. So what these people are doing right here, they're in Africa. They're in Africa. So let me give y'all a breakdown of how this works. You can literally walk into Africa. Give me 1 second. This is where they was crossing from. Bear with me. These are lessons, people. And I'm going to show you all of this, okay? This is what it is. City in Spain, right? But it's Africa. Look. The city of Spain and the North African coast. That's what is going on. Now, let's go back. Y'all got it? Is everybody good? I want y'all to understand the difference between somebody who's been there multiple times. Let's see what they're saying over here. Wait a minute. Let's see what they talking about over here. Give me 1 second. Let's scroll this up. This is real, right? In North Africa. Do y'all see this? These are Moroccans, people. Ain't no foundational Black America is going to fight this, bro. So they got a border up, so they have to go around. Like Mexico, they got to go around the water. Look at this. Foundational Black Americans ain't going to do no stuff like this. Nope. But they love to say it's my land. They're not going to do this. Okay? So let me give you a little bit of history, okay? Y'all ready? Let's see if we can cue something up. So there's an article I had. I need y'all to follow me. Remember what I said. That's part of Spain, people. I mean, part of Africa. Give me 1 second. Let's pull a news article up. I guarantee you I never saw this before either. You never saw this one right here. Give me 1 second. So this was in 1938. Pay attention, people. That's in 1938. Will Spain fall once before the same Moorish tribes? You get it? This is in 1938. 1938. So I'm sitting here saying this stuff is coming to pass. This is 1938. You got a feedback on your feed. So you got to turn something off, Tiff. So this is in 1938. And it reads, will Spain once more fall before the same Moorish tribes that conquered during 1711? Oh, they know this history, big. Black folks over here arguing about being foundational and calling somebody an immigrant. I mean, Black people are the biggest immigrants, period, with no nationality, no land, no culture. And if I'm wrong, please bring me their culture, bring me their land. Bring it. Because you truly don't understand history. So we're going to help you out.
Battery
Say something now,
70%.
Tiffany. Let me see if we got feedback.
iPad 107.
Are you there, Tiff? I don't know where Tiffany at. You there, Tiff? Oh, she hung up. Hold up. Give me 1 second. Let's see if we get my sister Tiff back on here. She probably the only one to have the heart to come to the feed. I don't know who you are, sister, so I will not come bring you on. Come to my YouTube channel, okay, sis? Because people do, it's a lot of crazy stuff that be on TikTok. Come to my YouTube channel, all right? Come to YouTube. Let's go.
People asking me is I'm gonna give my chain back. That'll be the same day I give the game back. You know the next question, dog. Yo, where Dame at? We track the Indian dance to bring out rain back. What's up with you and Jay, man? Are y'all okay, man?
Yep, I got it from here, yeah, damn. The chain remains, the gang is intact. The name is mine, I'll take blame for that. The pressure's on, but guess who ain't gonna crack? Pardon me, I had to laugh at that. How could you falter when you the rock with your balls? I had to get blamed for that. The pressure's on, but guess who ain't gonna crack? Pardon me, I had to laugh at that. How could you falter when you the rock with your balls? I had to get off the boat so I could walk on water. You said things for that. The pressure's on, but guess who ain't gonna crack? Pardon me, I had to laugh at that. How could you falter when you the rock with your balls? I had to get off the boat so I could walk on water. You said no tall order, this is nothing to me. Difficult takes a day, impossible takes a week. I do this in my sleep.
Did y'all get it? Did y'all comprehend that? Should I rewind it back? So let's rewind this back one more time. This is the educational show. This is the Rock of Gibraltar. It's called the Rock of Tariq, the Moor. Is it registered in your brain yet how this works? Or should I rewind that back one more time so y'all can get it? Let's rewind it back one more time. Y'all better get it where you fit in. Let's do it again.
The gang is intact.
People asking me is I'm gonna get my chain back. That'll be the same day I get the game back. You know the next question, dog, yo, where Dame at? We track the Indian dance to bring out rain back. What's up with you and Jay, man? Are y'all okay, man?
Yep, I got it from here, yeah, damn. The chain remains, the gang is intact. The name is mine, I'll take blame for that. The pressure's on, but guess who ain't gonna crack? Pardon me, I had to laugh at that. How could you falter when you the rock with your balls? I had to get off the boat so I could walk on water. This ain't no tall order, this is nothing to me. Difficult takes a day, impossible takes a week.
I don't think y'all getting what I'm putting out, man. I don't think y'all get it. What did I just show you what they were doing? What did I just tell you? So when you read in J.A. Rogers' book, 100 Amazing Facts About the Negro, which was around since 1930s, once you understand that they were talking about the Rock of Tariq, which is the Moor, which actually England holds that. It's still part of Spain, and Spain was still part of Africa. Factology 101. So let's go a little further. Let me see if I can pull up the Rock of Gibraltar for y'all. And it's a beautiful thing to see. When I was riding on a bus, you can literally see while I was on my way to Tarifa. And I'm going to rewind that back one more time so y'all can get it, all right? Give me 1 second. Let's see if I can find it. Damn, I thought I had it up here. Give me 1 second. I thought I had it up here. Maybe I didn't put it up. Well, I'll do it this way. I thought I had it, boy. I tell you, the work I do for people. So here's the Rock of Gibraltar when I was on the bus, when I was in Spain, going to Tarifa. That's the Rock of Gibraltar. Let's blow it up. That's me on the bus looking at the Rock of Gibraltar. There it is. So, you're ready for some more? So when you're over there, you'll see certain things. And some of y'all probably would never, ever see it. Give me 1 second. If you're going on what people are telling you on the news, on social media, not somebody who's been there. So here's Tarifa. Now, I'm going to give you the jewels on how this go, okay? Are y'all ready? So here it is. Pay attention. They made it that you have to take a ferry over there. So this is Tarifa. You see that? Morocco writers, Tarifa. And this is where the term tariff come from. Tariff come from Tarifa. It's Arabic, people. It's an Arabic word. So every time you get on a bus or you hear Trump talk about the tariff is an Arabic word. It's Arabic. Let's go to one back. Y'all getting it? Is it comprehended? So, if you know language and you know history, you'll get what I'm saying. So let's pull this up so y'all can do your own due diligence. That's me in Tarifa. You have to take a ferry over there. So that's tariff right there. That's where the term tariff come from, Tarifa. So if Tariq, the Moor, was at the Rock of Gibraltar. So let me just show y'all something before we go any further. Facts 101. Don't worry about that, Tiffany. He's probably making jokes. So let's go to this real quick. Tarifa to Tangiers. You get it? Tarifa to Tangiers. Boarding. So what I do is show y'all mass receipts. Masses of receipts. They was messing with you, Tiff. Don't worry about that. They was messing with you.
Oh yeah, me neither. Me neither. I promise you I'm not.
They were just messing with you.
Peace and blessings, though. Shalom.
Shalom, what's good, man? So I'm actually trying to get myself together because I'm going to go back over here in September, man. It's going to be crazy. I got to get gear. I got to get SD. Well, not SDs. I got to get a lot of stuff done. A lot before I head back over there. So my son, you got the feedback. You got 2 things on, Tiff?
So here it is.
You have 2 things on? You got to
hold on. I got to get my headphones.
Yeah. So the crazy part is I got to get my son's birthday is next month. So I got to spend some time with my son. So yeah, I got to fly out to go be with him, my youngest son. So this is Tarifa. Okay. You're talking to somebody who's been there multiple times. So we're going to wind that back one more time. Share your thoughts, hit the link, and come on and talk with me. Let's go back one more time. Everybody always wants to challenge me, baby. When I present these facts, they can't. So let's go back one more time. Let's play Jay-Z and Yeah again.
I do this in my sleep.
You know the next question, dog. Yo, where Dame at? We track the Indian dance to bring our rain back. What's up with you and Jay, man? Are y'all okay, man?
Yep. I got it from here, yeah, damn. The chain remains, the gang is intact. The name is mine, I'll take blame for that. The pressure's on, but guess who ain't gonna crack? Pardon me, I had to laugh at that. How could you falter when you the rock with your balls? I had to get off the boat so I could walk on water. This ain't no tall order, this is nothing to me. Difficult takes a day, impossible takes a week. I do this in my sleep. I'm guessing I can sell CDs. I'm not a businessman, I'm a businessman. Let me handle my business, damn. Kanye's, you got me. Freeway and Foxy, YG's, Tierra Marine, PD.
You gotta know how to read between the lines, y'all. You gotta know how to read between the lines. So a brother I was on a show yesterday, he said, well, why do a lot of celebrities don't say this? And I said, well, number one, y'all don't feed them. Like you don't feed me. Shit. But I'm the dumbass one that always keep giving. So this is the Rock of Gibraltar also. This is the book. But let me tell you how Europeans put it right in front of your face. That's the rock that I just showed you, right? So let me take you to something that's right in front of y'all faces. Y'all paid it no mind. Let's find this. You want to see? Here it is right here. This is the rock. You're on mute, Tiffany. This is the Rock of Gibraltar. That's the prudential sign right outside the insurance companies. These Europeans steal everything and put it right in front of your face, and you don't even know it's you. That's the Rock of Gibraltar right there. That's sitting there. So what you do, you don't hate, you just take it back through your knowledge. This is why you don't see me on none of these dudes' shows. You won't see me on it because they don't want to get showed out. I've never learned any of this, shaking my head, glad I can. But this is real. So when you go experience these things yourself, it start blowing your mother freaking mind. Did you see the video early when I showed you what John Henry Clark said that the Europeans would go? And when I say Europeans, I'm talking about from, other European country like France. They would come to Spain and sit at the foot of your ancient forefathers.
That's about right.
No, because they're waking up while we over here bickering about stupid stuff. And no foundational Black Americans never show you anything. Have you noticed that? And they'll tell you that these people are Arabs, but they never show you nothing. But let me show you something. One of the universities that they went to, that Europeans went to a Muslim university. You ain't got to believe me. Go look this one up where you see me standing at. And I'm going to type the name in so y'all can look it up. Your universities ain't going to never teach you this. Now, I'm going to punch the name in. Maybe I'm going to buy the book if they have the English version, but for me to buy, because what I like to do when I'm traveling, I like to buy the English and the Spanish version of a book. But the way my bank account is set up, my kids be killing me right now. These children are not the children of the back of my other son. God damn, boy,
Hell
my
no.
kids. Oh, listen. Everybody say I got kids. I had kids. No, this different. I have older kids, but these ones right now, this is a different time to be a parent, bro. Straight up. I be ready to take out loans, nigga. Shit. You know, like straight, because I can't. It's weird because I do so much for people and I don't get anything back from people like that. I can probably count honestly about 5 people that I really can depend on. Seriously, if push came to shove. But everybody get on my feet and suck up everything and promise you things. And when you promise somebody, they say, I got you. And think I forget in a week. That's what niggas was I got you. Nigga, I ain't forgetting nothing you said. I know you promised that to me. And this is what people do. They promise you stuff and then renege, because that's what reneggers do. Renege. So this is the school right here. Y'all can look that up. When I was in Granada, I was trying to get the English version of the book. Now I could have got the Spanish version of it, but I wanted the English version first so I can understand it. But it's better to get the Spanish because you can learn Spanish. So let me see if I can take you on the inside of that university. And if you find out who started that university, all the Europeans came at the footsteps of your ancient ancestors. We talking about, I'm not a Moor. Boy, y'all crazy, bro. This is inside the university right here. This is the original floor is right down here. This is glass right here. I'm standing inside there. And I've been in many of these universities. All these universities come and the people, oh, it's Timbuktu. Bring your Timbuktu people over here. Bring them over here. Bring all the conscious people that keep telling you about Timbuktu. When in reality, the Moors built Timbuktu too. We did all of that. All of it.
Yeah.
All of it. The oldest university that is still functioning right now that you're not being told about is the University of Al Qadawin. Let me show you. Not even in school, like the brother said, we're not being taught this. This is the oldest university. I'm going to go back here again when I go back. That's my book I did. This is the oldest university in the world. If you want to get it, get it. It's 42 pages. And I can tell you all about it. And when I was in Barcelona, I found her books. And I had to leave my passport at the front desk. Literally, had to leave my passport at the front desk to get her books. And I'm going to show you how many books I had. And if I could read it, man, that'd have been fire. Right? So that's the book I did when I went to Fez. This is Fatima's books. These are her original books. 1, 2, 3, 4. I had to leave a passport. Literally my passport at the front. I had to let them know ahead of time the day before. Right? So when I went back into the Barcelona University, I had to leave my passport at the front desk. This is how valuable books are, bro. Valuable these books are. Y'all never saw those books before. So all of these Europeans was coming to sit at the footsteps. So everything and everybody's starting to wake up now. We the only idiots over here fighting each other. I'm foundational Black America. You don't even have a coach, you Negro. So this is Pope Sylvester. This is another book I did. This is my photo inside the university. This is Pope Sylvester that went to, you can look up Pope Sylvester going to the University of Al Qadawin, or you can get the book. You know what I mean? And then trust me, and we can have a whole conversation on this, a whole dialogue. No universities, no HBCUs want to have this conversation, Tiff. They don't want to have this conversation. Nope. They don't want to have that because it's too much like right. So when I was at that university, you know, I was digging up a lot of stuff. A lot. So you have to understand the connection. Spain was part of Africa, and it still is to this day. So those people are just waking up. That's Africa, people. Let me give you a little bit more. Do you know, and I'm gonna give y'all some more inventions. Do you know, you ever see those white windmills. You see those windmills, Tiffany, that be going around?
Yeah. Yeah.
Who you think invented that?
I'm guessing us. I'm knowing us. I'm knowing them more.
The Muslims did.
Right. I knew them more.
It was the energy. It's energy. See, this is the crazy part. When you go back and study real history, I'm gonna show you something.
Mm-hmm.
They got one of them right there behind me. That's in Grenada. So all we doing is waking up. And they calling people migrants. No, the only migrant or immigrant is European.
Right. That's what I do know.
So why did they? He says. So why did they feed their lie that is not part of Africa? Why do y'all? Why do black
keep
people
us asleep? That's why, to keep us not knowing who we is.
Hold up.
That's why.
This is the funny part, Tiff. The weird part about all this, the black leaders is part of it. That's why you don't see me on none of these so-called wannabe woke black conscious people. When you present this to them, they start running. You want to know why?
Or don't even carry all the facts.
No facts.
No facts.
Just a lie. Listen, John Henry Clark said, if a man don't treat you right, he damn sure ain't gonna teach you right. If he don't treat you right, he's not gonna teach you right. What are we doing? All. We bitching, crying, and complaining about Howard University. Howard University is by a white man, General Oliver Howard. If you look up Howard University, I showed it before. It's by General Oliver Howard. It was called the Institute. It was a theological school. Theological. So was Morehouse. So is Spelman. They were all theological. Christian churches, Christian universities. It was to train free blacks to be preachers and teachers, to train them.
Mm-hmm.
So, because we don't know this part of the history, this is why the history of the Moors is not being told. You got cats that know nothing about the Moors and sit up and say, yeah, brother, well, we're not Moors. Well, the Moors came just from North Africa. Prove it. And I can prove you something totally different. They never show you no books at all. They never been to none of these places, but you believe them.
Yes, that part.
I know. But let me see if I can pull some more stuff out. Give me 1 second. I know I got to have it up here. I think I have it up here. Let's see if we can pull these books out. Here you go. I'm just going to give you some. This is not even all my books on the Moors. These cats can't pull out one book. They go to AI and Wikipedia.
So in hope that they get the right answer.
So those are my books sitting there, right? I said, I got 2 of those books, The Moors After Spain.
Yeah, I have that one too, The Moors After Spain.
So
I don't have the other 3.
So let me just show you. Oh, it's more than that. See, the thing about it, when people don't understand the research that I do, I spend money on books.
Mm-hmm. A lot.
Are you following me? So if you're going to go up against me, please present your facts to me, G. Let's show you some more books. Oh, the unknown Arabs, Moors in Spain and Portugal, the Berbers. Hold up, wait a minute. Now I want you to see that book right there. I was on a plane, right, coming back from Spain, and the girl that was on a plane, she was reading this book right there in the corner. That book right there, says The Moors Spain. So she didn't have. I'm gonna show you if I can still have her picture, because I asked her, can I take a picture of her with the book? Well, I thought I had it, but anyway, she was on a plane, right? And let me show you something. This is my other one. I'm gonna give you some more. 1 second. Now, this is the other ones that's on the floor.
Yeah, I have Will Moores. I have like about 4 or 5 of them.
You see those 2 right there? That's 2 of the same book.
I have that.
But you have people who talking about the Moors, so that don't show you any evidence. So the young girl was on the plane. She had this book. Now, mind you, the one I just showed you is a different color. It's a different cover, right? I have 2 of them. That's that one right there. that purple one, and this is the one that she had. And as I'm sitting on
That's
the
the one
plane,
I have too.
I'm quoting the book, and she said, "Oh my God, a lot of people don't know that her father was Spanish, and I think her mother was Mexican." What do you mean, Sabir? Let's go there. So, because we're not being taught real history, oh, let me show this one too. This was 1800s. You know what? I just pulled my book up here. So, wait a minute. I know I'm not crazy. So, this book right here, right? Give me 1 second. I'm gonna pull this other one up to show you the connection of my Spanish brothers and sisters. Let me get my Spanish people in, because I don't think they know history. Where you at? Okay, so because we were forced, Tiffany, into Catholicism. That's why you have a lot of our people that are Christians. We was forced into Catholicism. So this is called the Moriscos. Those are Spanish Moors. You had to convert to Catholicism. That's what you had to do. Convert. So why would they teach you any of this history? You can go get your historians right now. I have this one in English too. I just got the English version of this if anybody wanted. But this is the one I bought in Spain. It's called Morisco's Revolt. That's the Morisco's Revolt. And again, this is the Moriscos once again. So if you accepted Christianity, you got certain privileges. You got certain privileges if you accepted Christianity. But they'll never tell you this. So this is why even Franz Fanon, I believe, was said that the oppressor will oppress the oppressed until the oppressed eventually oppresses themselves. And they're going to use our own people. And that's what John Henry Clark said.
They'll use them quicker.
Yes, they would, because they're easy. This is why they called the undesirables. Like,
for real.
What are they fighting for? Now, let's go a little further. Remember, it's all part of Africa, people. They're just waking up. They're all just waking up. So let me pull something else up. You ready? Let's pull something else up about history, because everybody's starting to get it overseas, and they got to keep Negroes so occupied and busy every week. The term Arab and Berber and Moor and Tuareg have undergone what? Several permutations. I can't even pronounce that word. Permutations. Maybe I said it wrong. I don't know who gives it.
Oh, that's my phone.
Okay. It talks about the Arabs, originally referred to as the inhabitants of the Arabian Peninsula, who spoke Arabic. So this is what they're putting in their books. This is not a new book. These books been around for a long time. What are you doing, Tiffany? Because you got a lot going on in your background.
Right now, I'm writing right now. But my little nephew had just came up in here.
You taking notes?
Yeah.
God damn. See you over there taking notes.
You already know how I'm coming. If I don't know something about something, I'm listening to you, and you know I'm gonna go back. And you know I'm gonna be calling you and being like, my brother, like, what's going on with this, Rachel?
Well, I'm glad. But anyway, let me show you who the Tuaregs are. So you see what they look like. Give me 1 second. Where are you? This is the Tuareg right here. That's a Tuareg. So what happens, they have a Jeep or a Volkswagen Wrangler called the Tuareg. All this stuff is us, man. They got our people twisted on so many things, man.
Yeah, they do.
This is insane. Hold on 1 second. Why y'all got 20,000 questions for me? Can I ask y'all a question too? Could you? I don't listen. I don't mind because this is the thing. You know, and you know what's funny? People always tell me you too nice to people because Marquette, that crazy dude Marquette, he be charging $25 per question. 20.
Wow.
Listen, he charges. I think it's $25, $30 for questioning somebody, and I'd be like, "What am I questioning?" I actually responded to something he said, and he asked somebody to come challenge him. I said, "Come on, baby, let's go." And he never responded to me. I know you're trying to learn, family. I know, but the beautiful thing is, bro, like, and people say you too kind, Sabir. I don't want to say nice because nice means stupid. They say you're very too kind. You don't get nobody on none of these platforms giving you this type of stuff like this. During the awakening and coming into the true knowledge, how do you accept that everything was a lie? I don't know. I've been doing it for so long. I don't know. He said, how do you accept it? I'm gonna be real with you. I just live life, man. Like, I really just fall back and chill. Seriously, I'm fine, man. Listen, I can tell you this. Stay focused. I'm gonna help you out, man. Okay? I'm gonna give you a book, and I want you to buy this book, okay? While we do this, I'm gonna go grab the book. Stay focused. I'll be right back. But I'm gonna put my banner up here, okay? Just in case somebody would.
But you about to go grab that James Allen?
The who?
James Allen, As a Man Thinking.
No, why would I buy that book?
Oh no, you don't have to buy that book. But like referring to his question, if he could look up that book as well, because everything do manifest through a thought. And
no.
With these lies, that's not what that is.
I'm gonna tell you the story why. I'm gonna tell you when I come back. I'm gonna tell you why. Okay, but let me put my banner up here, right there, just in case somebody want to sow a seed. Act like we in church. There you go. Sow a seed, people. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab this book. Okay. So let me cue up my music for y'all. All right, because this is what it is.
We keep showing you and showing you and showing you this is what it is. We gon' flow with you. You know it's true. Hip hop, this is what it is. We keep showing you and showing you and showing you this is what it is. We gon' flow with you. You know it's true. Hip hop, this is what it is. A man once said that the streets are watching us. If this be the truth, we must keep hip hop in us. They'll never topple us. You done heard them thugs, now it's time to hear from the philosophers. Buildings falling, employment stalling us. Now it's time, the future is calling us. Television is boring us. Radio is hauling us, luring us with a chorus plus. You can't even trust the church, the synagogue, they all deceiving us. It's time to believe in us, to believe in a hip-hop lifestyle that agrees with us. No squeeze or bust. You find ease with us, the DJs, the MCs is us. The ice falling, employment stalling us. Now it's time, the future is calling us. Tell them and showing you this is what it is. We gon' flow with you. You know it's true. Hip hop, this is what it is. A man once said that the streets are watching us. If this be the truth, we must keep hip hop in us. They'll never topple us. You done heard them thugs, now it's time to hear from the philosophers. Buildings falling, employment stalling us. Now it's time, the future is calling us. Television is boring us. Radio is hauling us, luring us with a chorus plus. You can't even trust the church, the synagogue, they all deceiving us. It's time to believe in us, to believe in a hip-hop lifestyle that agrees with us. No squeeze or bust. You find ease with us, the DJs, the MCs is us. The ice we've seen enough. It's time for hip-hop, and this is what it is. We keep showing you and showing you and showing you this is what it is. We gon' flow with you. You know it's true. Hip hop, this is what it is. We keep showing you and showing you and showing you this is what it is. We gon' flow with you. You know it's true. Hip hop, this is what it is. You know we need a movement. It's called I Am Hip Hop. Cats debate about it, but I am hip hop. Cats wanna talk about it, but I am hip hop. My cats in New York like I am hip hop. My cats in Atlanta like I am hip hop. Cats in Miami like I am hip hop. Chi-town like I am hip-hop. All over LA, I am hip-hop. Keep the rawness, the gutter, the real, the movement's growing like corn in the field. KRS-One was born with the steel. I'm on top of my game like Shaquille O'Neal. No surprises, hip-hop comes in all sizes. Now watch as KRS rises up, 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 up and away. Now you critics mouth shut, got nothing to say. And that's good.
You hear that, Tiffany? The critics mouth shut, they got nothing to say. Let's go. Bring it in then. Let's say it again. Where's all these critics at on Sabir? Let's go. Let's go. One more time.
Rises up, 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 up and away. Now you critics mouth shut, got nothing to say. And that's good for the kids, cause hip hop, this is what it is. We keep showing you and showing you and showing you this is what it is. We gon' flow with you, you know it's true. Hip hop, this is what it is. We keep showing you and showing you and showing you this is what it is. We gon' flow with you, you know it's true. Hip hop, this is what it is. Stay focused.
Stay focused.
Focus. Stay focused. Oh, yeah. Focus. Yo, look. This is what it is. Y'all need to stop confusing the kids, making them think you gotta do a bid to be hip hop. Man, that ain't it. Rob a nigga, kill a nigga, man, that ain't shit. How you figure? How murder make you hip? You need to hop to the bookstore and look for Chris. Anything by KRS-One will lead you to peace, to love, to unity, and having fun. Y'all know, but some of y'all don't, and some of y'all won't. That's why only some of y'all don't. The rest of y'all, food for the gods. I eat everything but cops, cause I don't eat lard. We keep showing you and showing you and showing you this is what it is.
This is what it is, Tiff. So the book that I was talking about, let me say stay focused. The guy used to work, I believe, is for the Apple dude that passed away. He was talking about this. And he was talking about how, what's the guy's name that passed away from Apple? I forget his name. I think he's from Lebanon. The Apple dude. But money can't save you. Money cannot save you. Right? So he wrote this book right here is called Signals and Noise. I gave this to KRS-One. Signals and Noise. The thing is that you got to focus on the signals. What it is right now with our people, we're distracted with all this fake foundation. Nobody's questioning white supremacy. So if a person like Sabir sits in the room and say, if you say white supremacy, I'm gonna say, well, do you feel inferior to someone? The answer will be no. You see how simple that was? If it's a white supremacy, it got to be a black supremacy. It has to be a yellow supremacy. And they will say, well, we don't have no power. Let me explain to y'all what power is. Who was it that said power is money's not power, it's self-determination? So if somebody has more than somebody, right? Rather you in any position, you got power over another individual, whether they look just like you or not. Your boss may be a black boss, but your boss have power over you. So do you call your boss a supremacist, a black supremacist? You follow me? Do you call any, and just think about this. Everybody keeps saying the government. You ain't saying the government. You're just saying white supremacy. So common sense will be if you have white supremacy, you got to have black supremacy. You have people in certain positions, right, that think that they have something more than you. That's just the reality. You see what I'm saying? So white supremacy is a theory. It's not even a fact. It's a theory. It's not a fact, people. Facts can be researched, analyzed, and proven. So when you read guys' books like Carter G. Woodson, when he talks about inferiority, or you read Frantz Fanon's book about inferiority, understand this, people. They know you. This is why you call the undesirables. That's what Hitler was getting rid of. It wasn't just our people or Jew. It was anybody that was undesirable. What are we doing? These cats, no lie, Tiffany, these cats are on social media right now. I can guarantee you on TikTok, talking about the same bull crap about tethers. And Tariq is sitting in Tokyo, Japan, got $100,000 and $200,000 something from y'all.
From nothing but noise.
And that's my point. It's the noise. He got $200,000 and something, took his family to Tokyo, my nigga. Smiling over that mug and took your money and you ain't doing nothing. You think it's hating. I don't hate that, brother. If Tariq called me today tomorrow and said, yo, beat me, Sabir, I'll be like, what's up? Let's sit down and let's do an open dialogue at that museum that you have. You follow me? That's the type of person I am. It's the same thing with Umar Johnson. Y'all look at these people and cheerlead them. And you can't even like, if that's not a smack in the face, sis, listen, it's crazy. It's no knowledge that they giving people. It was a pastor that recently got locked up. Did you hear about that one?
No, but that don't surprise me.
Listen, I'm gonna show you. Just bear with me. Here we go. I don't know how much.
Found guilty.
And it's always about planting the seed.
$40,000 from churches, you know, and they got a lot of people not just up.
Hold up.
Dale Sanders found guilty for stealing over $340,000 from churches, you know, and they got a lot of people not just upset about the money. It's just the fact that when people make donations to churches, they do it in the faith that it's going to help the ministry and the community, you know. So not only does this hurt them visually with the image, it just hurts the trust factor, you know, especially when it comes to churches, where a lot of people don't trust these days anyway, right? Dale Sanders found guilty for stealing over $340,000 from churches, you know, and they got a lot of people not just upset about the money. It's just the fact that when people make donations to churches, they do it in the faith that it's going to help the ministry and the community, you know. So not only does this hurt them visually with the image, it just hurts the trust factor, you know, especially when it comes to churches, where a lot of people don't trust these days anyway, right? Dale Sanders.
I can't even get 100. I can't even get 50,000 from nobody. And I come on here and do this every day for free. Every day for free. But you got dudes like Tariq get 150,000 for a Hidden Colors 25. And that Negro's in Japan with your money, flaunting with your money. He's not working nowhere. What do he work at? So please don't ask everything of me. If you're getting something from me, please give back, people. That's what servants do. Let me give you some, be of service to people. Let me give you another person that y'all should look up. If it wasn't for this Muslim right here, and this is also in Cordoba, Spain, if it wasn't for him, you wouldn't deal with the eyes, the oculus. You ever see those things that everybody's spending $300 or $400 for? It's called the oculus. Do you know who that is right there? Anybody? Come on now, this is supposed to be a lesson, right? This is schooling, right? Let your children take this in school. Let your children take this, or if you're in a university, take it to a university, tell them they can email me, reach out to me, and I can come into the university and teach it. Nobody knows who that is yet? Let me show you who he is. Here with me.
I'm gonna say his name wrong. Watch. And
say that again.
It's like IBN. I don't know how to say it. No.
I'm gonna help you out. Here you go. This is him right here. Muslim heritage. El Ghafi. So this is him. 12th century Andalusian Arab. Oculus. You see this? The oculus. So the oculus is what everybody wears on their eyes. So if you got one of those foundational Black America, you are a culture motherfreaking vulture. That's not black. You can look it up. It's dealing with the eyes, people. Let's go back to him. Let's go find out who he is. You want to see? Everybody talks about him. Hold on, give me 1 second. They know about him. We don't know about him because we could care less, but we smart. Everybody, look, that's all you got to do is Google him. There you go. But we smart though, right? It's a lot on this Muslim. And if it wasn't for him, you wouldn't be dealing with the eyes. Oh, shoot. Let's go here. They got a video for him? Oh. Imagine if I got $150,000, what I would do. German science. Look at this. Most knowledgeable doctor. Why we don't know about that? We got German doctors talking about him. Come on. He's the invention of the glasses, B. So let me ask you, how many of y'all ever heard of this man before? How many heard of that man? So they keep these things from you. And so, well, he don't look like us. What is? Hold up. Look like what? What does an Arab look like? I told y'all to go get Umar Johnson. I would love to know what an Arab looks like. I would love to know what an Arab looked like. So these people have been doing this, brothers and sisters, and it's like we be trying to be politically correct, because if it really wasn't for the Muslims, a lot of stuff you wouldn't have, man. You wouldn't have it. You wouldn't be drinking coffee every day.
Right.
I'm gonna give you another one. You have to understand the history, man. So they're waking up. They're waking up. Let me go take you there real fast. This is called Casa de Alchemy. How many people saw that before? That's called Casa de Alchemy. I am not the smartest person in the world, but goddamn, I know a little bit. And if you were in this building right there, Tiff, it'll blow your mind. Hold up.
I could just about imagine.
I'm trying to find my book. Give me 1 second. So that's called the School of Alchemy, or the House of Alchemy. I really don't want to pull all my books out. I hate when I can't. So when I was over there in Cordoba, Spain, I went into the school. And if you read this book right here, like again, everybody studies us.
Mm-hmm. Yes, they do.
Look, I'm gonna show you. If you read this, the Alchemist.
Oh, the Alchemist. Oh.
It starts to make a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
All this stuff starts to make a lot of sense when you go to these places, man. And I'm gonna be real with you, Tiff. I'm tired, and it's like I feel like John Henry Clark. My eyes is effing with me.
Yeah.
Like seriously, I'll be seeing me like,
mm-hmm.
It's too much, man. Because there's a lot doing this, B. It's a lot.
Yes, it is.
So let me give you some more so y'all can understand. This is Washington Irving. You got some stuff in your background. Oh, this is Washington Irving. Washington Irving, they paid this man, the United States government paid this man to go get the Alhambra opened up. Him. They paid him. So as I was standing at this man's statue, it was Europeans giving me money to actually give the history on him. So let me show you again. Just bear with me. This is Washington Irving's book right here. This is one. The Alhambra. That's outside the Alhambra. This is Tales of the Alhambra by Washington Irving. Again, This is also
Had it not been for the Honorable Elijah Muhammad,
this is
I'd have surely.
You got something playing in the background. That's Washington Irving. All of this is about your history. And this is what Negroes run from. Where's all these experts that they love to come at me and say something is pseudo? Where they at? I bought this in Spain. This one is I bought this in Spain. That's the Lion's Gate. And if you live out here in California, in Irvine, California, it looks like that. In Irvine. It looks just like you in the Alhambra. This is another one I brought back from Alhambra. It's a lot of history, people. We are Moors without no doubt. This is in Cordoba, in the Mosquita. All of these I brought back from Spain. I don't have a lot of money to be doing all this. I don't, but I make it do what it do. Okay, so I'm almost finished. Remember, the Moors are waking up, and they know this. They know. So, again, this is the outside of the Alhambra. That's called the Justice Gate right there. That's me. That's the Justice Gate. There's a key up there, and that's Mary up there. This is on the inside. And you notice I got two there. I told you I should stay there. That's not the same clothes I got on. So how many times I've been here? You see that yellow shirt? But let me show you another one. This is on the inside of the Alhambra. And we would sit on the floor and look out the windows. This is what Europeans do when they go overseas, people. They don't go there to be partying and doing that. Y'all can say what you want to say. I've seen these people study, write things down, take pictures, and I'm like, yo. And when they see you over there, and I'm standing with my fez on a lot of times, they like blown away. There's a whole story about the Alhambra. There's a whole story behind this, man. This is another one outside the Alhambra. If they was to breach the Alhambra, they would flood this area right here. If anybody was to breach the Alhambra, this is how ill the Moors had this thing set up. If it got breached, they would flood it. All of this is the Alhambra. They know about this. So what do? They get a couple of Negroes to do what? Sell you out. Okay? So remember, it's all part of Africa, people. It's no different. So let me show you something else before we go forward. So if anybody want to test my skills on my books, I'm going to let y'all take a picture of this. I'm going to leave it up here for a minute, and you can take a picture of all those books. Now, how you want to get them? I don't know. I mean, you can get them. You won't be going to church on Sunday no more.
Oh, for real.
That's for damn sure you won't be going to church. Giving your pastor that money so he can go flaunt you again, pay you. All right. All right. That's all on Spain. And then when you read these books, you'll start putting two and two together. It starts to make a lot of sense.
All the things.
Look at Percy. He said, no doubt. Percy, come on the feed for a minute. Percy will tell you this story, dude, like real rap. We went to Ibn Battuta's house. We don't even know about him. Why people don't know about him? Why people don't know about Ibn Battuta, but you know about Marco Polo? I was in Florida one day, right? I was in Orlando, and I was in a Barnes and Nobles, right? And the lady was calling her husband. She kept saying Marco, so him to say Polo. I said Ibn Battuta. So the whole time I'm saying Ibn Battuta, she came to me and she said, well, who was Ibn Battuta? She messed his name up though, but she messed his name up. So I said he was the first traveler. He was traveling. It's not just him. It's another traveler too. But I've been at Ibn Battuta's house about 3 or 4 times. Let me see if I can pull it up. Give me 1 second. Let's pull up Ibn Battuta's house. This is in Tangiers, Morocco. Remember, it's all the same. I was in Tangiers, right? And that's where your term tangerine come from. Tangiers. This is Ibn Battuta's house. You see it right there? Ibn Battuta. This is his house in Tangiers, Morocco. That's my young boy. This young boy speaks over 20-something languages. 20-something languages. He said he learned it from tourism. Right? So just bear with me.
Not bad.
I'm going to show y'all some more. So his coffin, Ibn Battuta's coffin, is to believe to be in here, but this is the picture. This is when we took a picture of it inside it. That's supposed to be Ibn Battuta's body in Tangiers. This is the book, Ibn Battuta. Right? And there is another one, another Muslim that was a traveler also, but y'all don't know about it, but you know about Marco Polo. Look him up too.
Right.
Why don't we know about these people? Why don't we know about these people in school? Y'all would never taught this in school. What I'm giving you, you can take this if you're not afraid and have your children or your child or your children's ask the question in the classroom. Be the first one to do it. My daughter gonna be a beast, bro. Aja ain't no joke with this shit. Boy, I'm trying to tell you, we raising a bunch of wimpy kids, but we gotta understand. You gotta follow what rules, nigga. They breaking all
what
the
rules.
What's up, Percy? What's good, man?
Nothing much, man. Yeah, that's definitely like I don't know what rules you trying to abide by because they definitely ain't playing by any rules.
They not abide by no rules, bro.
And if it is rules, it's rules for you. Like that's about it.
That's why I said foundational Black Americans ain't fighting nobody, bro. They not fighting nothing. They're not fighting the white man nor the Jew. And this picture is so for the people that don't know, this is a picture inside the litigation place. This is the old U.S. Embassy. Percy was in there with me. And there's other pictures that we got. Barack Obama picture was in there. Barack's picture was in there too. But for y'all to think that the dark people, this is original painting. Don't look like no what you call him. I know he got a nigga on that nag. Get that nigga off that nag. So it's a lot of pictures that's there, but they only show you the lighter version of the people. The lighter version of the people, but you got to go for yourself, okay, to see all of it. Look at that. That don't look like a slave on a horse, right?
Surely don't.
You follow me? But if you leave it up to these black cats that never been nowhere, they'll tell you everything. Well, brother, we not Moors. The Moors is just from North Africa. No, homie, this thing is deeper than what y'all think it is. It's a lot to this. It's a lot to this game, bro. Let me give you another picture from a book from 1930s. Look at this picture right here. This is in Morocco too. All African, dark Negroes, right? And people will say, well, y'all not a Moroccan. What Moroccan? What does a Moroccan look like? Look at this. It talks about, look right here, about Spain. All up in here. It's all the same. Look what it says about the gray-eyed Berbers. All this is in here. You don't get it? They're not going to show y'all none of this. The Sultan's guards leads the way. Come on, fam. We got to do better than this. We got to question these scholars, bro. We got to question the scholars, man. That keep telling people this BS. So again, if you are a foundational Black American and you eat a tangerine or drink coffee, you're the culture vulture. You wanted to share something, Brother Purse?
Yeah, I just wanted to share that that what you're saying is like it's true. So like my dad is like in his 80s, and then for me to show him like how people are traveling over to like Yemen and these different type of countries, and he's seeing like what these people look like, and he's like wait a minute, like they look like us, and like just for him to like tie that in, it's like so much for him to actually see it because he's like, dang, he's like they didn't teach me anything about this, and to him be 80 something and learn it is like bro, I gotta like give you your flowers because like you like you know what I mean, you taught me a lot, so it's like it's helping me teach him and as well as others, you know. But like
And
like
that's what we
like
got to
the
do,
information,
brother.
yeah, the information is out there, you know, and it's like you can't just take it for take somebody's word for it. You got to actually go out and get it and read it for yourself. And like it's one other thing. Like as far as me, I don't read as much as you, but what I'm learning, a lot of this stuff is already ingrained, bro.
Yup,
You
yup.
know, I'm gonna be real with you. It's just like if you just sit there and just think about stuff, like it's gonna come to you.
Because this is the thing, though, Percy. People don't understand what true education is. That's why Carus once said, "Teachers teach and do the world good. Kings just rule emotion never understood." If you understand or overstand it, the word education, edu means to draw out what's already in you. Draw out what's in you. Education. Not sitting in four walls. This is why I always says the world is my classroom. This is us in Rabat right here. This is Percy and I. That's him on the phone. This is Percy. We sitting in Rabat. That's Rabat. It's a whole history. We didn't, and then think about it. I've been going over here for the longest by myself, and I never dealt with racism. He never dealt with racism. But if you leave it up to these fake black people who never went to these places, they'll tell you that these people are Arabs. They don't even like Arabs. I'm gonna be real with y'all. But the thing about it though, the Arab is you anyway. So it's only a person to speak Arabic. But the original people from these places is called the Amazigh. Amazigh, and they speak Timazin. I think it's pronounced Timazin. Amazigh people. And when people ask me my ethnicity, I say Amazigh. That's my ethnicity, right? My race, I'm an American Moor. I mean, my nationality, I'm an American Moor, but my race is Asiatic. Let me rewind that back one more time. My race is Asiatic, my nationality is American Moor, and my ethnicity is Amazigh. And Percy will tell you what I was putting on the papers the whole time we were there. I put down what? American Moor every time I was traveling. On all documents. And the crazy part is Negroes that don't, they go over there and say my nationality is black. My race is black. My ethnicity is black. Nigga, how? Make it make sense.
Yeah, like that's the
Make it
crazy
make
part
sense.
about it. It's
Make it
like
make
you
sense.
already like you're putting yourself in a class overseas. Like that's the crazy
Exactly.
part
You
about it.
you are doing it because this is why Frantz Fanon said the oppressor will oppress the oppressed until the oppressed eventually oppresses themselves. So he has nothing. He's fine. So you're going to go do that. So when you're woke, you become a problem to so-called black people, and that's what's happening. That's what's going on. You can't stop anything that I'm doing because I can show you everything that they have been hidden from you. So these cats are rebelling. They like Negro. How you tell us calling us immigrants when that's part of Africa? That part of Spain is Africa. Boom. It's Africa. But look, did you see what the people look
Yeah,
like? You see what they look like?
yeah,
But they call them
yeah,
migrants, right? But they see they call them African, right? They call them African.
man.
You see it? So the wild part is when I go back there, God willing, I'm gonna try to go down to that particular area. I'm gonna try to get down there. The crazy part is, bro, I am a real journalist, fam. This is what I do. Morocco is Africa, people. Tunisia is Africa. All those places is Africa. Africa is not just Egypt. What these keep selling you. Africa is not just Ghana. Africa is not just Ghana and Egypt. That's what they sell y'all. And the same people that's telling you spending all that money and getting shots to go to these places. And that's what WAC 100 was saying on that show. to Jabari. That's what Whack 100 was saying. He said, Negro, that stuff is still in your system. What are you taking to get that stuff out? Those shots that you take. If you really, really took something, brother, and it's a way around all of that, bro, without taking the shots. You can build your system up, bro. But again, you come back to the United States, you're eating poorly. White sugar all day, white bread all day, flesh all day. This is what we're doing. We're breaking the system down anyway. We're doing it. And you can't help these people, bro. You can't help them.
Nah, you literally can't. And the thing about it is, I don't, man. It's like I just look at people, man. Like if I go out, it's kind of hard for me not to notice, like just that, like I'll say, black people are just like they're out to lunch.
They really are. And this is why they keep pushing these people in every platform. They push them straight up. Hold up. I'm going to show you somebody else. Let me ask y'all a question on the feed. Who they tell y'all was the first herbalist? Who they tell y'all was the first herbalist? And please, somebody don't say Dr. Sabir, because you know niggas on this feed talking Dr. Sabir, nigga.
What they like Hotep? What's his name?
No, listen to me again. Herbalist.
You said a herbalist. I don't know.
You see this? North Africa. Morocco was actually called the Maghreb too. The Maghreb. See, these people are starting to wake up. Oh, y'all want to? Oh, let me see if I can pull you up. Give me 1 second. You didn't see this though, bro. You didn't see this. Give me 1 second. You weren't there when we was up here in Spain. So I'm gonna educate y'all real quick, okay? Let's go. You see that statue? Let me see if anybody can figure out who he is yet. That's me in Spain. He said you only have an obligation to try and reach them. That's right. I only have an obligation to reach them. You're right. That's the only thing I'm supposed to be doing. And I'll take on anybody on YouTube straight up. Any of these cats. So let me help y'all out. Let me give you the history of Ibn al-Batir. I did a book on him too. Let me give you the history on Ibn al-Batir. You ready? Watch this. Where's all the herbalists at? This is him right there. Ibn al-Batir.
Look, that's what I was talking about when you was asking the other one.
That's Ibn al-Batir. Right here. He died at 51 in Syria. Did you know about this? The botanist? Did y'all know about him? I bet you didn't. So all this stuff that these so-called conscious black people are doing. Oh, God, ain't that some stuff? Ibn al-Batir. You a herbalist, right? All right. Come on, baby. Plants. I need to send this. I need to get with John Sally and tell him about this, huh? But that's Ibn al-Batir when I was there. I did a whole book on him when I came back. So if you want to talk, tell them to contact me and we can talk about him too. There's a lot of this history, bro. All this stuff go directly back to us. They just waking up. They have to keep a lot of this information away from y'all. A lot of this information from y'all. I did a full video down here. A full video when I was there. You wouldn't even find that if you want. You really wouldn't find it if you went to Spain. No, it's not in Barcelona. No, it's not in Granada. No, it's not in Seville. It's in none of those places. Now, you can look it up and find out where the statue is at. So I do a lot of walking and get ready. I got to get ready to do my. I got to work out, bro. I got to get my walk out. I got to get my workout in, bro, because I got a lot of walking to be doing soon, bro. And I'm gonna take a couple of books with me when I travel back there. When I travel back, okay. So next September I'll be bouncing. So I might do some type of GoFundMe, brother, because I'm leaving on early September. All right. So that plaque is in Torremolinos. I believe it's called Torremolinos in Spain. And really, it was $100 to get driven from. Where was we at? It was $100 to get driven from. I forgot. No, it was 150. Yeah, almost $100. Getting driven from Seville, I think it was one of them, to that spot. Yeah, but that's him. And again, I could do a dissertation on this. I could do a lecture on this and tell you about it. I've been in a lot of Medinas and I've seen a lot of things. I got a lot of pictures. Percy was in there too. He's seen a lot of this stuff also. He's seen a lot of it. And my stuff really does say Sabir Bey on it. I don't have no other name. Okay? I don't switch up names and then try to rob somebody. But my stuff says Sabir Bey. Okay? Tarifa to Tangiers. Okay? So this is the type of work that goes into this. What's up, Will?
What's happening, man?
I was on this show earlier. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna show you something else, bro. In North Africa, once again, you ever see a Percy? Tell them about the smell in the hotels, bro. Let me tell you how crazy this is.
Oh yeah.
Let me tell y'all something.
The smell?
Yeah, it smell good as shit. Let me tell you why. It's two oils that is famous, and if you get it from overseas, I'm gonna bring some back. Jasmine and rose. Where was we at when I was saying I got to get some rose oil when I was over there before we left? Where was we at? In Rabat? Remember they was doing a project and we went in this little area and I kept saying and I was like,
you know, last time we was hanging out.
Americans.
Last time you and me was hanging out in Long Beach, nigga crib. You was telling me that.
Yo, it's crazy.
You was telling me about some rose oil. So okay, so it's starting to come back.
I have a little bit left, pure rose oil, but jasmine too. Let me show you the jasmine leaf. Can't make this up. This is in Tunisia. That's the jasmine. They holding jasmine right there. And it took me to the song. Osley Brother had a song called Blowing Through the Jasmines in My Mind. I said, hold up. Yo, look it up. That's the jasmines, right? This is in Tangiers, but that's Carthage when I was in Carthage. This is the Carthaginian ruins. That's the ruins. What Hannibal we went. Yo, crazy, right? So when you in Carthage, this is Carthage. That's Tunis. That's another old university. That's Ibn Khaldun. So when you there, bruh, and you see the jasmine and you smell it, it smells so damn good, bruh. It smells good. You be like, matter of fact, I got some jasmine over there. Shit smells good. It puts you to sleep though. But the crazy part was, it's a story behind it. So they would use plants, and he was soaking in the water, bro. Like, yo, Will, it's if you walk, he'll tell you the story. Percy will tell you the story. As you walk through the Alhambra, it still smells like that to this day, bro. And the water itself, all of these things they got it from us. You ever hear that? You ever hear the meditation music with water? Will?
Yeah, I use it all the time.
Huh?
I use
You say you use it all the time? You know they got that from the Moors. You want to hear? It's like this. It sounds like this. If you go to the Alhambra, if you go to Spain, period, or Africa, it sounds like this. If you walk through there, it's a soothing thing. It's soothing. It all comes out of Islam.
Man, that sounds like my son's sleep sounds, man.
Yes. And they understood that because what it does, it calms you down. We are wired, we are weird as hell, bro. Like real rap, the way they did us, bro, the way they got our people. Again, man, I can guarantee you somebody on social media or on TikTok and X right now arguing silly stuff at this particular moment about the same old stuff. That's why they're undesirable. Spain was ruled by Muslims longer than the United States existed. Spain was ruled by Muslims, big. This is facts 101. And this is the type, again, the type of conversation the so-called black conscious people don't want to have. Because number one, you don't know who the real Arabs are. You don't know who the Muslims are, but you allow these people to teach you something different. So I see some people coming in on TikTok. Come on over to the show, baby. Debunk me step by step. And somebody please send us out to Henry Louis Gates because he is one of the ones that's playing y'all. And he's a professor at Harvard University. Oh, y'all better send this to him. Let's have a conversation at Harvard. Malcolm went there. Malcolm didn't have a degree, but Malcolm smoked everybody that came up against him. And they will never allow this to happen again. Never. So we'll put who we want to put in front of you. Put the good Negroes in front of you. Like Henry Louis Gates and them. Put him there. And he's a professor. But in this interview, he spoke about nothing about the Moors, brother. But if I show you history of the Moors at Harvard, you wouldn't believe me? But you would really believe me? Let's go here for a second. This is why we lost, Percy. We are so lost on so many levels, brother. So, this is the book State by State, History of Race and Racism in the United States, lists the Moor as the first documented enslaved person of African descent. How you going to argue? You got to have the books to argue with me. I went to Harvard. I didn't go there. I went to Harvard and sat inside these law libraries for the longest, and I pulled out masses of books inside this place. You ain't hearing none of Henry Louis Gates saying this. But let me show you the book. If I can find it. And I do have this book too. I do have copies of it too. This book right here. Why we don't know about that book? Why Henry Louis Gates, if he's at Harvard, didn't bring this up? Come on, somebody tell me why. There's another book too. I was ready to go grab it, but I'm gonna pull up another one. Craig Stevens did a book also on it. Well, it's somewhere in here. And this is another book I tell everybody they should have also. I keep putting this out here constantly every day. I have this book too. Africa versus America. Remember, all of this was connected. It's all connected. Remember the Osley brothers' voyage to Atlantis? I will always come back to you. It's all connected. Let me tell you something about flying, right? If you flew, right? Do you know how close Canada is to Barcelona? or Portugal. Do y'all know how close that is? It's close. It's only about 3 hours. Let me tell you how crazy this is, right? For me to drive from here, I did it before. It took me about 3 days, 3 or 4 days from the West Coast to the East Coast, right? For me to go from here, from Southern Cali to Northern Cali, right? From Southern Cali to Northern Cali, what is Percy, like 4 or 5 hours, right? About 4 or 5 hours, right? Yeah, about that, 4 or 5 hours. From Northern Cali to Southern Cali, or vice versa. Do you know if you flew from New York or Newark or Canada, it's shorter time? Because it really was really all connected and close to one another. So my boy is a pilot, and he was telling me how they take longer routes. So certain ways they have to go. I said, nigga, he said it's like an expressway in the sky, but it's closer than what y'all think it is. So it all was close at one time. So this book right here, called Africa versus America, she explains this in the book. I do have copies of this. It is crazy as hell. And it shows you the connection between Africa and America. Oh, you ain't gonna get that from Foundational Black Americans, though. Hold up. So this is the book. I have a Spanish version of this book, and I have an English version of this book also. Let me pull this up. So this book is in UCLA. It's in UCLA. This is the book. If you like it, email me. So this book is sitting in UCLA, bro, in Spanish. In Spanish. They already know about you. You just don't know why. You said, we foundational Black Americans, brother. We foundational. We've been here before. No, Negro, you are immigrant. You are undesirable. You have no culture. And if I'm wrong about any Black people, tell me your culture. Give me your principles. Give me your morals. And I can give you the principles of every Moor that's on this feed. And I can do a roll call if y'all don't mind. Every Moor that's on this feed, give me the 5 principles that we stand on. And I want the state that you're in. Okay? I'm going to do this again. You ready? Give me the 5 principles in the state that you're in. Don't get scared. Y'all scared? You know the 5 principles, Will? Give me the 5 principles. Come on, I'm ready to get off here.
Can I go on my way without you? Whoa, how can I know?
Let's go.
If I go on my way without you, whoa, where would I go? Set sail with me. Just the lady, set my spirit free. New love to find, and though I leave another behind, I'll always somebody. I'll always
died. I think he died on me. Hold up. Did it die?
She's my lady. Now
Listen up, baby.
Whoa.
Atlantis.
How can I know? Can we go all the way together? Whoa, let it be so.
What were they saying?
So we'll say our last goodbye,
Right.
and we'll make it this time. Oh, set sail with me to a paradise out beyond the sea, and a land I'll go. Atlanta, I'll go.
Let me tell you something, how crazy this is. This is why they had to kill the music. Kill the music. It was always a message in the music. So if you pay attention, oh, this motherfucker is rising again. While y'all worrying about foundational Black Americans and not being educated, nigga, this thing is on the rise. Y'all better pick up some books like Karis once said. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You better start reading, big. Invest in yourself. Because like the Ethiopian people told me,
invest in yourself, invest in your health.
I'm trying to tell you, they said that Ethiopians told me that if the black man and woman don't wake up, they're going to be left standing by their motherfucking self. And that's what's happening. And if you believe in guys like Henry Louis Gates and them, you are definitely a lost cause, big. Because these dudes is not telling you nothing. So I had to put all these books back earlier, Will, so I didn't want to put too much on this couch. But let me just show you what my couch looked like earlier today. I cannot make this up. And it's almost like that right now. So I'm going to show you something, what my couch looked like earlier today. It was kind of crazy, though. Oh, hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, I don't have it on here. It's in my phone somewhere. But I had a lot of books on my couch, right? And I said, damn, I got to put all these books back, man. So, damn. Oh, here you go. That's what my couch looked like earlier. That's exactly what they look like. I had to put all these books back, bro. Like, it was kind of crazy.
That's not even all your books.
No, that's what I had on the couch.
Yeah, I'm saying that ain't even all your shit, man. That's crazy.
But I want people to understand what I do. So please, when I ask y'all to support what I'm doing, that's what I ask y'all to do, support what I'm doing.
Seriously. 60%.
Because or you can go share it out to these scrollers on social media. And let's set it up today or tomorrow. But it's a lot that's going on. These people are waking up globally. And I want to give a shout out to my brother Percy again, and my brother Amadeus Christ and Karen. This is us in Spain, where the Black Madonna was at. We was up here filming in Montserrat. And I don't know when Chris is going to release that video. I don't know how, what, when, and where. I don't know. But this is what we do. We don't get $160,000 or $150,000 that Tariq gets. But we do what we do. Okay? So I'm gonna see if my speaker's still working, brothers, before we get off of here. So this is also in Montserrat. We was filming. This is where the Black Madonna at, and I said, you mean the Moorish Madonna? That's in Spain too. So let me see if I can cue this up, brother, because I do got to get off of here. And I did a video early today, and I was kind of tired, man. But I'm going to try to get some rest tonight. I'm going to sit back and watch Sanford Sun or something. I don't know what I'm gonna look at tonight, man. But I hope y'all got something from this. I hope y'all share this, and I hope y'all, you know, sow a seed. Okay. And let me put this up here. Give me 1 second. So if anybody got any questions, it's now or never. Get on the feed if you have any questions. The floor is yours. All right. But I'm gonna put this up here. And shout out to my brother. Oh, what up, bro? That's how y'all can support the show. Y'all support is very well welcome. What up? Okay. Give me 1 second. Let's cue this up. And again, holla at your boy.
Battery 60%.
If you'd like to talk to me. All right, let's see if we can cue these things up before we get off here. So that's the support button if y'all would like to support what I do. If not, keep it pushing. Ali Sadiq, he making me laugh. He's stupid. So listen, y'all. And if you want to reach out to me, my email is right there, sabirbayradio@gmail.com. I got to close out with my brother, Stevie Wonder. I love this brother, man. He makes you really think. And, you know, I love him. Cherish these brothers while they still here. And shout out to my brother, Yoel, Underground Bookstore. I usually have his flyer up here, but I don't have his flyer. Let me see if I can find Yoel's flyer real fast before we get off this feed. Let's see. And I wanted to do something at the Underground Bookstore, but I'm rushing Will to get the hell off this feed, brother. Because I can be on for 5 hours of wasting my time. But then it's not necessarily a waste, but do something, people. Let me see if I can find Yoel's flyer real fast before we go. I know my brother Yoel is on here, so if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, the bookstore is in Chicago, people, in Chi-Town. Support the brother. Support all the bookstores. Here you go. Bam. Found him. So, let's pull up my brother Yoel's bookstore real fast. Don't go nowhere yet, y'all, but listen. If any books you want, contact my brother Yoel at the Underground Bookstore. Right there.
As around the sun, the earth knows she's revolving.
I gotta go.
And the rosebuds know the bloom in early May. Just as hate knows love's the cure, you can rest your mind sure that I'll be loving you always. Now can't reveal the mystery of tomorrow, but in passing we'll grow older every day.
Take a picture.
All that's one is new. You know what I say is true, that I'll be loving you always. Until the rainbow finds the star in the sky. Always. Until the ocean covers every mountain. Always. Until the golden planet carries midnight sea. Always. Did you know that true love asks for nothing? Her acceptance is the way we pay. Did you know that life is giving love a guarantee to last forever another day? Just as time knew to move on since the beginning, and the seasons know exactly when to change. Just as kindness knows no shame, looking for your joy and pain, and I'll be loving you always. As the day I know I'm living by tomorrow would make me the past, but that I mustn't fear. For I'll know deep in my mind the love of me I left behind 'cause I'll be loving you always. Always. Always.
They're gonna probably miss me when I'm going, brother.
Did you know you love somebody? Always. I'll be loving you, boy.
The purpose of the Morris is to uplift fallen humanity, family. Uplift fallen humanity. See how that works? Uplift fallen humanity.
We all know sometimes life is in trouble. It makes you wish you were born in another time and place. But you can bet your lifetime seven twice the devil. If God knew exactly where He wanted you to be placed. So make sure when you say you're in it, but not of it. You're not having to make it to the place sometimes called hell. Change your words into truth and then change that truth into love. And maybe our children, grandchildren, and their great grandchildren will tell. I've been loving you until the rainbow burns the sky. Loving you until the ocean covers every mountain. Loving you until the dolphins life in Paris live and see. Loving you until we dream of life and life becomes a dream. And loving you until the day is night and night becomes the day. Loving you until the trees can see just a hug and fly away. Loving you until the day that 8 times 8 times 8 my baby go. Loving you until the day that is the day that I know more. Loving you until the day that I'm turning right to left. And loving you until the earth that's falling apart myself. Loving you till all the labor, all the labor that we're working through. Loving you until the day that you are me and I am you. That ain't that loving you. And then loving you. And I've got to say always.
everybody for joining me, man. So please share these videos out, and don't forget to support and share my brother's bookstore out. And again, man, if you want to know something about Spain, holla at your brother Sabir. I've been there multiple times. And if you would like, again, to support what I do, I'll put my support button back up here. Once again, I'm getting ready to go back in September. But don't fall for the propaganda, what y'all seeing on these platforms, even what's going on with Morocco. Holla at me. Watch out for the propaganda and stay focused on the signal, not the noise. I got to go, y'all. It was real. And thank you, my brother Will, for joining me. Thank you, Percy. Thank you, Tiffany, for joining me. You know, again, share it out. And anytime, anywhere, on anybody's platform, I'm game. So the Moors is not a religion. It's to uplift fallen humanity. Not your clique and not your club. Peace.